The Prince and the Pauper. Mark Twain. Chapter 14. The Whipping Boy. In the afternoon Tom had a few happy moments to himself. He was tired and wanted to have a rest. Soon a lad was brought to him. He was about 12 years old. He looked very sad. He came up to Tom and fell on one knee before him. Tom sat still and looked at the lad in silence moment. Then he said, "Rise, lad. Who are you? What do you want?" The boy rose and said, "You must remember me, my lord. I am your whipping boy." "My whipping boy?" "Yes, my lord. I am Humphrey Marlowe." Tom did not know what to say. "It seems to me that I remember you," he said at last. "But I can't remember well, as I am ill." "Oh, my poor master," cried the whipping boy, thinking to himself, "It is true, he is mad. But I was told not to notice that anything was wrong with him." "I often forget many things these days," said Tom. "But pay no attention to it. Just tell me what you want. 2 days ago when your majesty made 3 mistakes in your Greek in the morning lessons, do you remember it?" "Yes. I think I do. Your teacher promised to whip me for it and whip you?" said Tom in surprise. "Why did he want to whip you for my mistake?" "Ah, my lord, you have forgotten again. He always whips me when you do not know your lessons." True, I have forgotten," said Tom. "You teach me furs, and he says that you do not know how to teach me well. And if I make a mistake, oh, my lord, what are you saying? I, your servant, teach you? Never. But this is how it is. Nobody may strike the Prince of Wales, so when he makes mistakes, I get the blows. And that is right, it is my work and I get money for it." Tom looked at the boy and said, "And have they beaten you for my mistakes in Greek, my poor friend?" "No, your majesty. They were going to beat me today but they did not do it because of the death of the king. Now you are no more Prince of Wales, you are the King of England. And I am afraid that you will not continue your studies. You will burn your books and turn the teachers away. Then I am lost and my poor sisters with me." "Lost? Why? My back is my bread." "Oh my lord, if you stop studying, you will not need any whipping boy and I shall have no work. Don't turn me away." Tom was sorry for the boy. He said, "Rise, Humphrey Marlowe. You will always have the post of whipping boy at the Royal House of England. I shall take my books again and study so badly that you will get money 3 times more than before." "Oh, thank you, my dear master. Now I shall be happy all my days," cried Humphrey. Tom was clever enough to understand that Humphrey could be useful to him. He asked Humphrey to tell him about the people in the palace and the prince's lessons in the schoolroom. At the end of an hour he knew many things about the prince. So he decided to talk with Humphrey every day. After Humphrey had gone, Lord Hertford came with some news for Tom. The lords of the council asked His Majesty to dine in public in a day or 2 in order to show everybody that he was quite well. Lord Hertford wanted to instruct Tom. But to his great joy, Tom needed very little instruction. As Lord Hertford saw that his memory was so much better, he decided to ask Tom about the Great Seal. But Tom did not know what it was. "What was it like, my lord?" asked Tom. "Oh, he is still mad," thought Lord Hertford, and he began to talk about others. He tried to make Tom forget the seal.